Hello, traveler. Welcome to Signal Jammer.
Previously on Signal Jammer. The party continues their journey, traveling beyond the strange boreal forests of Jeterat and into the polar tundra. They reach Sedona soon after at her snow shelter, and over fine tea they discuss the final details of their mission to rescue the miners of Grundall Station, a mining outpost that may very well be haunted. After talking their way past some mercenaries, the group enters the mines.
I imagine that when I was trying to catch up with Sigi, I just, climbed up. Sitting on a shoulder at this point.
I think you have to take the left shoulder because my drone is on the right, I believe. So.
I would love to see an illustration of that.
Stares down the barrel at both of us, everyone.
Shoulder room for everyone.
Yes.
In the picture.
Aw, the whole team.
So you enter the mine. And once inside, you see a very well-built and maintained mine. You approach the edge of a mine shaft that goes deeper than you can see. I realized in this very moment that Tahira, the man, would have given you a map.
Beautiful. Okay, cool.
So, yes, big mine shaft. It goes way, way down. As you look down, there's permanent scaffolding affixed to the walls, just again, all the way down, as far as your eye can see. They basically follow this hollowed out vein that runs down the sides of this mine shaft. You can see also there are other wings of the mine that kind of stretch out from here, sort of sub veins. And so the map that you have been given includes those features. However, the instruction you're given is to go down 5 levels and then go across the bridge that crosses the mine shaft and then follow that tunnel for a while, and then you'll hit the last known whereabouts. You head down there. As you find the stairs, you notice also that there is a on the wall opposite the stairs, in big block letterings, the words, "The work of our hands, the pride in our hearts," is painted there on the wall. And you descend down this switchback staircase. Each of the levels is about 40 feet down, 5 levels down. You've got 200 feet of stairs to climb, which takes some fortitude, but you eventually get there, perhaps a little tired. Yeah, so you climb down your 5 levels, and the 5th level below is the lowest portion of the mine. There's still a shaft that goes 20 more feet down, and it is 30 feet from one end to the other. Unfortunately, this bridge that you were promised appears to have been severed.
Of course.
At your end. It is still attached on the other side. It's just sort of sagging there limply at about a 45-degree angle.
Well, that's so curious. Is it just a perception roll or something to maybe sort out what might have happened to lead to the bridge being cut?
Yep.
Cool.
Anyone can make this if they'd like.
What, perception?
Yep.
Give it a try.
Not adding up.
How far is the span?
30 feet.
Hoyt got a 22, looking around.
What was this bridge like in the first place? It was like a rope bridge sort of thing? Like a
No.
Okay. You
No,
said
it's
severed as if it was
I was
on
imagining
cables
a
of some
rope
kind.
bridge.
It is like a metal bridge. that has
like a suspension bridge.
Yeah,
has
the
big
metal
wires
cables.
that like help hold it up.
exactly. Yes, so that has all been severed. Cloudy and Hoyt notice a sort of strange, like slimy, goopy residue around the points
that's
where
ectoplasm for sure. Oh
But
my
you didn't
god.
believe in ghosts.
Doesn't mean I don't know about ghosts, like the lore and stuff.
I'm so confused on how you cannot believe in something that has been like proven
I've
to
just
exist.
never seen one before. I don't know. It's hard to believe in something if you haven't seen it with your own eyes, right?
Getting all your information from ghost hunting channels on the web doesn't help.
Well,
I don't know if what do we call the internet in this? Is there like a
the net.
I mean, HoloNet.
But HoloNet's like Star Wars, right? I don't
That's
know if
Star
there's
Wars.
So that my roll should have been a 9, not an 8. I realized I was missing something from that. So
Okay.
makes all the difference, though. I'm sure.
It was a 10 that you were looking for.
Damn it! Oh, it's close. Fuck.
Infospheres.
Infospheres.
That's worse. That's the worst. How do you shorten it?
Yeah, I was on
On
the
the
sphere.
sphere?
On the
Yeah.
sphere, yeah. The IS,
That's easy
maybe?
to say. IS, yeah.
Yeah. I love that. The sphere, a really easy word for
Right.
everyone to say. So yes, infospheres is what it's called. However, you're still faced with this bridge situation.
And just
It's
for
lack of a
theater
bridge
of the
situation.
mind, like looking at it, is there potentially equipment around to? Is this like a repairable thing, or is this like dead in the
Yes.
water? Okay. Is there equipment around where we could try to do like an engineering or something to try to patch it, or at least get a part of it stabilized?
There are down here. Scaffolding is not like permanent and affixed to the walls at this point because this is like the lowest, newest part. So there are parts of the scaffolding that can be used. It is also reasonable for there to rope as well.
I have rope.
Yeah.
I guess, like, the first thing, I mean, Sigi would probably say this, is like, perhaps we can just tie this rope off here and I'll fly across and tie it off over there if you all feel comfortable trying to climb across.
Do you think you could secure 2 ropes so there is something to hold on and something to step on for crossing?
If you have more rope.
I don't know.
Can I just stay on your shoulder? Or would I fall off?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm strong enough to carry you
Hell
while
yeah.
I fly. Yeah.
I won't make you do a fly check there.
So yeah, I mean, unless we think that it's easier and safer to just repair it.
No, I mean, this is a simple solution to our problem, so I'm fine going with this, flying across.
It's not a long-term solution, as in, like, if we're trying to escape the mine with people, like, it won't be good that there isn't a bridge here. Because I imagine that probably Sigi has to do one at a time. So that is a concern, I would say.
If we set the rope up, assuming people are mobile and able to cross the rope, there's at least that. I suppose we could take time further to make something a little bit more secure if we think that's something that's going to be necessary for us.
I have a 10-foot length of titanium cable as well as my rope. Can I fashion sort of the rope I will tie off on this side, fly across and tie off over there, but first I will make like a loop in it or whatever where basically like the cable can be tied to
Yeah, it's
someone's like belt or whatever, so if they do
Oh,
fall
what's
off
that
the
called?
rope, they're still attached to the rope, to the
What's that called when you
suspended rope.
slide on a rope?
Like
down
zip
in
line?
the
oh yeah,
forest?
like repelling.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
or repelling, yeah.
Not rappelling,
No,
there's like another
ziplining?
thing. Ziplining, yes, that's
Yeah.
the one!
Well, I'm not saying that you guys should zip line down it. This is more of an emergency procedure. Like this is more
Zip
like if you
line,
fall
zip
while
line,
climbing
zip
across. Well, if there's a way that we
Yeah.
can like
I'm just
mount
kidding.
the rope higher up, then maybe we can do that. Yeah. Is that possible? I mean, could we tie the rope at a higher?
Yeah.
Would make
I have
getting
60
back
feet.
not any easier, though.
No!
Actually, that would make it considerably harder.
We can't make it fun, I'm sorry.
I could simply fly across and redo it from the other side. You know what I mean? We could redo
Oh, that's
it.
true.
That's
We could have a zip-
I do hear the concern of an expeditious retreat needing something a little more sturdy or secure. Do we want to give Hoyt the time to try to repair the bridge with engineering and just have the rope as our fallback if that doesn't work for whatever reason?
Yeah, that's fine. That's what I was kind of saying. Like, if we think that just repairing the bridge is the better option, then I'm fine with that. But this is just
Quick and easy.
an alternative.
Because we are in a bit of a hurry, I think. Maybe we can't build a whole bridge. Like we can do like
No, but we could get like scaffolding and like make a temporary bridge that's at least more accessible if we need to make a hurry exit.
And a thing to remember is they said they would be gone for 2 hours, and it has been 20. 30 more minutes is probably not going to be the make or break at this point.
I just feel like it takes a long time to build a bridge, probably.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
It's not building, it's repairing.
Okay.
Mechanic, the question was engineering. And in my head, I was
True,
like, oh,
true,
there's
true.
a system to put the bridge back up. Like, something happened to make it undo itself, from my understanding. Unless something was severed and I misunderstood.
Well, the cables have all been severed of the suspension bridge. So I
Yeah.
assume it's like hanging down in the chasm. Is that like kind of what's the deal with? Like,
like it's hanging at about a 45-degree angle down.
So
from the other side?
how would engineering be effective in repairing this?
well, first it would probably involve going down, like tying a rope on it and pulling that back up.
Yeah, hoisting it up.
Like, reattach it to the side once it's up,
Well, this is very much more of a dev concern, thinking about the expeditious retreat. I would say Cloudy doesn't care about this and wouldn't think about it at all.
Cloudy is trying to line up and see if they can jump across. And they're
Yeah.
like,
This is a concern for Tahira, though, so...
Yeah. But is Hoyt gonna roll a...
Yeah, I can. I was
Engineering.
looking up really quick. I think my custom rig, I think I've got basically engineering tools and other like tools all essentially integrated.
I think that it's totally fair for your class to just have the ability to weld.
That's
on
what the
command.
custom rig is, that it's like some kind of weird thing that can form any tool. It's like a traveler's any tool, but like attached to him.
Yeah,
like,
like for my guy, it's like all just integrated with his armor. So he's got like a welding finger and like a lockpick finger and like
it's like Tony
Nice.
Stark style, like nanites. His arm
Kind
just
of.
changes into whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking Inspector Gadget-ass bullshit.
That's
yeah.
fun.
Ben, can you walk me through, like, rolling to help another person? Because I am not somebody who can do an engineering anything, but I can be muscle to hold up shit while stuff gets welded, Like,
That's
I
interesting.
want to help.
Yeah, typically it would be the same skill. However, I definitely hear the argument for using your sheer muscle to make it easier. I think it's perfectly reasonable for you to make a strength check to aid here, and it would be the standard aid rule. Get above a 10, and you add a +2.
So going off of what I was talking about, can we kind of play the... I mean, I'd like to roll an engineering to aid him as well.
Absolutely.
But my part in it is flying down there and attaching ropes and cables to this thing, to like aid in the pulling. You know what I mean? Like, so I attach them in places
That are
make it easy to like
conducive
pull it
to-
up in the right
yeah.
place, so that
Absolutely.
once it's up there, Tahira can be holding the cables and like using the strength check
Tahira can just like, ooh!
while Drew
Yeah.
hurries up and like actually makes the attachments with the engineering.
Yeah.
Cloudy
Yeah,
claps
cool.
from the other side.
Uh,
Way to go, guys!
Like it.
I aided.
So what I hear is that Sigi flew Cloudy across to the other side and then flew down.
If Cloudy wants to go across
Yeah.
the other side, yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
sure,
Cloudy's like, I'm good over here.
okay.
Well, I just don't think that Cloudy can help very much.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything to that would be helpful. He's a little snarky, little guy.
I got a 10 exactly on the athletics, so, we'll take it.
I rolled a natural 20 for 31 engineering.
Ooh, way to
Oh,
go!
damn, Drew didn't
Yeah.
need our fucking help for shit. Jesus Christ.
My name's Hoyt.
It does go up to a 35, so it would,
That's true.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
My name.
This bridge is better than it was before.
Sigi got a 14 engineering to aid.
35 with aid. Yep, my bad.
I honestly think that this bridge is in better repair than it was originally.
It's gotta be.
It's like a great
noticed?
montage of us
Yeah.
just,
Yeah, it's one of those anime montages where it's like quick little changes between each little scenelet of
There
Hoyt.
was a critical flaw in this bridge before.
I
that
fly
nobody
up
noticed.
and like tie off some of the cables to the ceiling again, and like maybe more than there were before. It's like, yeah, it's like sturdier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoyt's like, oh, this was shit work initially. This is the proper
Yeah.
way to do it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think at first, like initially, Hoyt fixed the bridge and then saw that it would be pretty easy to just reinforce it with the rest of the scaffolding in the room and like fast. So he was like, you know what? There's actual railing. It's reinforcing the cables, the suspension cables. It's better than it was originally. You can proudly say you've made something today.
Well, there's just one last thing I have to test before I can move forward, and Hoyt walks to the middle of the bridge and then just quickly hops up and down twice.
The smallest person in the group.
Yep, 100%. He nods with approval. We should be good to move forward.
This is a good question. Hoyt does have the kind of standard stout a dwarf has, right? Like he's like a big stocky guy. He's just 4.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Or is he more kind of lithe and slender?
Hoyt's slightly more dexterous, so he's not super stocky, but he still has that dwarf anatomy, but slightly more a little bit more on the lithe side.
Okay, got it. You don't see a lithe, athletic dwarf often. Also, you don't typically see them beardless.
Yeah.
He's playing against type.
He is clean shaven. He is the only hair on his face, and frankly on his body is his mustache. But that's neither here nor there. Moving forward? Yes. Awkward? Okay, let's go.
We spent a solid 5 minutes talking about Hoyt's ass a session or two ago, so like I'm not bothered by this.
Fair.
I feel well acquainted.
It was cut down
We're
to
all
5.
very familiar.
Maybe.
Yeah, cut down, definitely. It was quite significant.
At least 5 minutes. I'll start adding at least to my time estimates so I'm not wrong.
You can't be wrong. You don't want to be wrong.
I hate being
on this
wrong.
stuff. Yeah, I fucking love it, which is why I am constantly. It's my thing.
Well, this is great. Once everybody comes to the other side, having finished this beautiful bridge, I give them all little granola bars and juice packs for my bag.
Yay!
How long did that take us? Surely a couple hours.
Probably
or
like an
something.
hour.
Yeah.
I think a solid hour, and you make it across safely. You go down this cave tunnel, and the lights that were illuminating the mine shaft, they don't go into this tunnel. This was basically unexplored territory. There are some branches forking off from it. However, you're told basically to stay straight. You walk down this cave tunnel, and eventually you find this fork in the road. The left side is quite ordinary. The right side, on the other hand, there is a sort of dome-shaped, shimmering blue barrier over this, like the mouth of this tunnel. Oh. Through that, you can see a bit of a biome change. There is, for the first time, you're seeing like lichen on the wall. And the lichen it looks like it's kind of in intentional shapes. They're in these long, oblong sort of spirals that kind of whirl around the walls. That's all you can see at this point.
Is any of the equipment responding to the bubble now that we're close enough to see it?
Nope.
I'm going to throw a pebble at it.
Sigi, are you familiar with this kind of plant?
Well, I'll be honest with you, surface plants are my speciality, but this lichen, I remember this. 26 on life science, just for the listener.
You're familiar with this type of lichen. This is from this vantage point, just on the other side of the barrier, you can kind of make out its fibers. You can see that it is sound reactive. As you walk closer to the barrier, the thump of your footsteps cause it to glow slightly brighter as you walk closer.
It's one of those, there's an entire family of these audio-reactive lichens. Lichens are fascinating creatures already. They're a symbiosis of an algae and a fungi. It's quite interesting. And Sigi starts to go on unless anybody stops.
Does anybody have any insight on the bubble itself? I'm not necessarily the smartest.
It's really pretty.
Well, I shall try to detect its magical properties. And, Sigi waves his hands and chants briefly and detects magic.
It is magical.
All right, I'll concentrate on it. Like, can I get a vibe of, like, what
Oh yeah, the
Style of
school.
magic.
Well, are there schools of magic?
Yeah, there's still schools of magic in this.
All right, hang on. Actually, didn't think to.
It's probably like abjuration, I would guess, if it's some kind of barrier, but...
I did want to throw a pebble at it to see what would happen. But I'll wait for Sigi to do a check first.
It is abjuration.
Okay, also Starfinder's a little different too with this. Let me just read this description. You detect all magic spells, effects, items, and objects, including those on affecting creatures you can see, as well as hybrid items in the area. Can't detect magical traps in this way, as they are created with additional magic that wards them from this common spell. Each round you concentrate on the same area, you can determine if one magical source you detect is from a spell, magic item, or other effect, and the caster level of the effect. But it doesn't really say anything about getting School of Magic and stuff. So just...
I think that's fine for this moment, though.
How powerful is the effect, at least, for...
You get the spell level?
The caster level of the effect. And whether, if it was from a specific spell, I could...
You do get to sense what spell it is with detect magic?
Well, it says, if I keep concentrating, you can determine if one magic source is from a spell, a magic item, or other effect, and the caster level of the effect.
Okay. It is a spell, and the caster level is...
Like the level of the person who cast it, basically.
Yeah, is 3.
Okay.
And I think that you can make a mysticism check to identify
the spell. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I am not trained in mysticism.
I don't know if anyone present is. Tahira goes over the comms and says, Sodona, come in. Are you reading us?
I read you, yes.
Are you able to see the bubble?
The camera
pic.
that's on Hoyt's other shoulder.
Oh, wow, yes.
Any idea what this might be? I think Sigi says that it is magical in nature. A spell? Tahira looks over to Sigi to see...
It is some form of spell.
Can I throw a rock at it?
You throw a rock at it.
I've been holding the rock
passes
for a
clean
while,
through.
so...
I imagine you flipping it like a coin.
Yeah.
She's going to make a check then.
It's sort of like Life Bubble. It's not exactly the same, but it has certain properties.
What's Life
that are
Bubble, though?
similar. One of the things it does is it allows you to breathe freely in a variety of atmospheric conditions, like underwater or in the vacuum of space. Also just protects you from gases, inhaled diseases and poisons, extreme temperatures.
And this does that, or not that?
Well, probably... I mean, it's hard to tell as I am virtual here, but I believe it at least does the function of the protecting breathing.
So we can take our masks off in there, I guess?
I mean, it has the plants, the lichen, the required oxygen, right?
Not all of them, probably. There's trees on the surface, like the upside-down ones.
You're aware of sound reactive lichen, a modified life bubble. Rock flew straight through it.
I'm going to send Wormling through.
Tahira will pose one final question to Sedona of just like, is this the sort of spell that can be cast and kept without the caster having to be alive? Or is it, is there a way to have it been made permanent? Or is it something that had to have happened recently?
I'm aware of this spell being cast ritually, which would elongate its effects.
But how long?
I mean, hard to say.
It could be permanent with enough power behind it.
We know it's a 3rd level caster, right?
Yes. That, to me, indicates that it perhaps only will last a few hours at the most. Or perhaps a few days, depending on the situation, but it is not of a high caster level.
I do not think we should take off our breathing apparatus.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, your apparatuses have sensors on them as well that tell you.
Not even a matter of
breathable.
if the air is breathable, but more of a concern of what if it suddenly stops being breathable.
Right. What if this is a well-crafted
Which
gas
would be
trap?
wild, considering they said that the bubble was something that was encountered by the miners, I believe. So this thing has been up for a while as well.
I'll reach up to my shoulder and pick up the, small dragon-shaped drone that I have there and set Wormling down on the ground and use my little operator to order him to, walk through the barrier. He has quite good stealth.
Quite
What'd you
good
get?
stealth.
Roll 10 for 16.
Okay, with a 16, Wormling, as he passes through the barrier, instantly incinerates.
Oh.
No, he passes through completely without incident. I imagine that Wormling would send you like a little alert that says that it's not like fully oxygenated in here. And yeah, he pokes around.
I'll have Wormling then move over to the lichens on the wall and have him try to extract a sample with his claw.
Okay. Yeah, that takes no check. His little claw comes out.
Just cuts a chunk off of it and grabs it and walks back out of the barrier to me.
Walks. And hands it to you.
And I, take a look at it.
Yeah, it is strangely beautiful. It glows, like it doesn't glow a lot on its own, this one little chunk. It still has a sound reactive quality to it, but it starts dim and gets slightly less dim, since it's like, the size of about a dime.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it into some, I don't know, I probably pull like a jar out of my bag. And
I'm sure
put
you
it
have a
into
sample
it,
jar.
Sort of, like
of course you would.
Yeah. It appears to be harmless. There is no breathable air in there, it seems, but if we keep our helmets on, we should be fine.
Well, yeah, let's go, I guess.
Let us go.
Do we want to try to be sneaky?
Yes, please.
I don't think we should.
I could try.
Oh, buddy!
Oh,
Sigi says as he walks into the room and, he rolls... He rolls a 3, but, with the -4, that's going to kick it down to a -1.
embarrassing.
Yeah. Like, if people were asleep nearby, they'd be woken up.
People were asleep
Like,
within a half-mile radius.
Yes.
I also did not roll great. I got a 3 on the die for a total of a 6. I have a positive modifier for my stealth.
Well, that's good.
I'm rolling so bad.
Cloudy is just a shadow on the wall, while everybody else is bumbling around, rolling a 25 here.
Yeah, you are a shadow because all the noise we're making is making the lichen shine bright like a diamond.
That's actually probably, it would have a negative effect on stealthiness for sure.
I mean, in my head, it's not that we're trying to move with the shadows, but silently.
Mm-hmm.
And most of us failed. Some with wildly flying colors.
So, because it was a stealth check, there wasn't a DC to it per se, but if there was, Sigi failed the fuck out of the DC. And as he clomps in, it's like really these beautiful spirally patterns on the walls that kind of just curl around and lead. This is a big cavernous area that leads into yet another tunnel. All of this lichen is just beaming with every one of his steps. Because of the nature of the lichen, not all of it is the same color, so it's creating this weird patchwork of different colors combining. You walk your way into the room. It is quite lovely, but aside from the beautiful walls, I want to get a perception check from everybody.
Gladly. I rolled a 13 total.
I rolled a 16. Got a 16.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled a 20.
Cloudy, you see something kind of interesting on the walls. It's a little harder to see because of your loud friend making everything brighter. However, you have overcome the negative. And you squint. You're looking at the wall, and you see movement. And as you look closer, you see these every once in a while, every 3 or 4 feet, there's a little tiny kind of slug. And the slug is the wrong word. There's a little tiny snail. The snail has some interesting things that set it apart from earth snails. At least I'm not aware of any earth snails that look like this. Looks totally standard, except it has a very long neck. Like, it's like a snake coming out of a snail shell. That's
okay.
one thing about it. Another thing about it is that It looks like it has a mask on. I will post a picture right here, but for the listener, it has a mask that resembles that of a caterpillar called Herona Marathus, and it looks like this.
Show it to us. Okay. Aww. It's like Hollow Knight.
Or like Miyazaki.
I was gonna say it's very Hollow Knight. Also makes me think of like deer skull with antlers still attached.
So you see a little tiny one of these guys. Again, snail, long neck.
I wanted to portmanteau snail and snake, but it's kind of impossible.
It's just snail. This is just a little guy.
Neat.
They're just sliding along the walls very peacefully.
You know, plotting against us or anything.
No, their eyebrows aren't raised as they look at you.
I don't need to do like a, I don't know, insight check on them to make sure that they're not.
No.
Let's move on then, right? I mean,
Also,
cool looking snails, but you know.
you see a cool slug and
Snail.
You
Not a
move
slug.
on. Why do I keep calling it a slug?
Because you want it to be a slug? I'll point it out to Sigi immediately, because I know Sigi likes this sort of thing. Look! Ecology! The cycle of nature!
Right, well, Sigi likes plants. Oh yes, these. And he starts like plucking the snails off the lichen and throwing them on the ground. He's like, "Yeah, these
Invasive.
snails are pest. Invasive." Yeah.
Take a this is a special.
Oh, no.
A special perception check just for.
Just for Siggy.
I thought that now I was going to actually like trigger some.
Yeah, they explode when
They're
they hit the
poisonous.
ground.
They start
Little,
like
little popper things.
That's the
your
gas
throat
trap.
starts closing up.
Dude.
I rolled a 4 and got a 4.
You've noticed nothing in particular about the slugs.
You
Okay,
had
we don't
it
like
right,
them?
and then you corrected yourself wrong.
No, I'm just. Yes. The masked mollusk.
Well, whatever then, I guess. Should we, crush them? Step on their eggs?
Oh well, we don't need to go that far. Let's just get moving.
Yeah, there are probably hundreds of these in this room just along the wall.
This isn't what we're paid to do.
You move through this beautiful chamber, pulsing lichen on the walls, punctuating each step, and I want to ask, how are you guys going forward? Are you guys going forward stealthily, or are you just kind of marching down the hall?
I guess an important question up to this point. I know we said that the lichen is audio reactive, and with the sound waves, it pulses with light. Is it only an immediate pulse, or does it extend like a ripple in water?
Nope. It's it just pulse and then off.
Like the ones that are close enough to detect whatever the sound is, light up.
It just
and then as
lights
soon as they
up,
don't hear the sound again, they go off.
slowly fade.
They would go with my footsteps, probably.
Yeah.
If I'm not, if I'm failing my stealth check every time.
I
take
understand
It's not-
how
but
the
it's-
light
and then-
happens.
no.
I was just checking to see how far it extends beyond our step. My next
Not very.
question is this the only light source in the area, because we are underground and in a cave now?
Yes, if you were standing still, the standard glow of the lichen in its normal state provides low light vision.
So if we move if we move quietly enough to not activate the audio sensitive light lichen, that would still be a boon for us versus us literally sending strobes of our approach.
Yes, I would say. There's no way it's not going to be better to...
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm still team try to sneak.
Yeah, we should keep trying to sneak. We would probably have flashlights out though.
Yeah, who doesn't have dark vision?
Claudia's low light vision.
I don't think I've got low light. I think I've just got your bag standard vision.
Hoyt has dark vision.
Yeah, I also have dark vision and low light vision.
So I have a flashlight. But that's okay, because I have extra hands to hold it.
That's
true.
right. Man, I love a kasatha.
Me too.
That's great.
So we're gonna try to sneak.
Let's have another round of stealth checks for this next.
Sounds great.
Oh, look at that!
Oh
Dan!
my god!
Hey,
Wow.
natural 20 for a 16.
I rolled a
Let's
17
go.
for a total of a dirty 20.
I got a dirty 22.
Oh no.
Dirty 20
Hoyt.
as well.
Yes, you're right. 6. We gotta have one.
I'm Hoyt with
The-
the 6.
Hoyt like trips into the lichen and like makes a big smash of.
You've somehow pissed the lichen off.
At some point, like his scheduled 24-hour maintenance on his kit goes off.
Multi-tool arm.
It has a battery that it needs to replace, like a smoke detector. So every few seconds it goes.
Dak nabbit.
You need to maintenance your armor.
Yeah.
It's definitely programmed to sound like my mother.
Oh my god.
Hoyt, clean your
Oh
armor.
boy.
I also love the fact that the -1 didn't get the lichen angry at us, but the 6 did.
Yeah.
Lichens are angry at us now?
Well, that
I was
Ben
just
was joking
joking.
and said that, and I just thought
I
it
was
was
just-
really funny
oh.
that specifically the 6, not my 6 either, but Hoyt's 6.
As you walk forward, Sedona comes through on your comm channel and is like,
This is beautiful. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. You said, Sigi, you said that this is like there's a class of lichen that does this. Is this fairly common?
Well, to be honest, they probably are just evolutionarily separate completely.
sure,
But we
co-evolution.
have such plants on my own planet in the caves. I mean, yes, often such plants will evolve bioluminescence.
And interesting.
You walk on down the hall. I also would like you to roll perception checks.
Everybody's rolling a perception check.
Everybody's rolling perception check.
Everybody with
Miss
eyes.
Summer looking at. I got a total of a 22.
Yes, Cloud, you got a 24.
Hoyt got a 20.
Nice.
Sigi is thinking about plants and fungi in this
Yeah.
case, actually.
So you continue down the hall. It opens up into another cavern. And with your perception checks, you notice something as you enter this cavern.
What is it?
To roll 20.
What do
for
we
the battle
notice? What do we notice?
Well, the only one person notices anything, and that is Cloudy notices. Well, let me describe the room first.
yes.
It is 2 stories. It opens into a sort of wall with a path underneath of it. It curls around the room and goes up to a second floor in a sort of strange star pattern. And yeah, this is a difficult room to describe for the podcast listener.
Yeah, sorry.
It's just like the path takes the underpass and then loops into the overpass to get to the next area. It just kind of like spirals up, almost like a
Right.
staircase.
Yeah, what does he see?
A much larger version of this masked mollusk appears up on this bridge.
Is this initiative or what are we?
And
Let's go.
it winds up to attack. You can just tell by its body language because it winds its big. It winds its
up,
big
and now the pitch.
winds its big neck up and
Does it like
it looks
spit
like it's going to
acid
try
or
to
something?
shoot something
Yes,
at you.
Of course.
And
I can tell just by a
let's
look.
do
-1 initiative.
hell yeah.
So for the listener, Hoyt got first 14, and then Cloudy with a 12, and Tahira with an 11. Monsters got a 7, and I got a 5.
There you go.
Sigi.
They're not even ghosts. These are just little guys. How big are they? You said they're bigger than.
They are medium sized. They weigh about 75 pounds.
Okay,
They
how
take
long are
up-
they?
It's a big dog.
They take up a 5-foot square. So
They're probably
you
like
know,
14 feet long. I don't know. I mean, that would take up more space.
My
But
brain is saying the size of a dog, a big dog. 75
It's
pounds.
about a Labrador Retriever sized creature. Okay, Cloudy points out one, and Hoyt, you're up.
Okay, so question. I know Cloudy saw with Cloudy pointing this monster out, are we now able to see it as well, or
Yes.
do I have? Okay, if I can see it, and if it does look like it's taking a threatening, some sort of hostile action, Hoyt is gonna go get him, Cassidy, and I'm gonna switch over to my combat tracking, and his bionic eye will glow blue
Oh.
as it starts like doing like all the telemetrics and collecting data on the target, and then he will take a shot with his laser rifle.
Okay, it has light cover behind this rock. That doesn't matter because you hit it.
How high up is that rock bridge?
10 feet.
Hoyt does 1 point of damage.
Nice. All of that for that.
For
Technically,
1
it's fire damage, if that matters.
Got it. Thank you. It is not immune, nor is it vulnerable.
Is it fair to say that if I say that my drone is back up on my shoulder as like typical, like unless he's being deployed to scout or like he was,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That is Hoyt's turn. It's Cloudy McClat's turn.
Hoyt, do you want to move?
I can't with combat tracking. That's a move action.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Cloudy is going to perform a trick attack, which requires movement. That's not true, but I can if I want to.
Okay.
Just gonna try to get like a good angle on this thing, and I'm going to roll my stealth to see if the trick attack pops off. The trick part.
It does not.
Not a very good roll.
Because it's 20 plus CR or something?
Mm-hmm.
So no, that doesn't roll.
It's 20 plus target CR. Just
It's
a bad
tough-
roll,
it's
but
a
my
tough
regular
check for a level
shot
1
goes
character.
off. It'll happen eventually. And I also do 1 fire damage. Look at that.
Alright.
With a roll of 19.
There we go.
Probably hits this thing. Just singes this thing. Yeah, we are twinning.
Tahira,
Twinning.
Oh, it's my turn. I have
questions.
2 questions? Yeah, 2 questions.
Let's hear it.
1. The main way I gain entropy points is starting combat, but it specifies that it includes a significant enemy. And I know I asked this last time, but how do I know if it's a significant enemy or not?
Just off the top of my head, I would think it would have to at least be your level in CR for it to be significant. I'm pulling this out of nowhere.
I mean, it is essentially anybody you'd get experience from. The only thing it's talking about when it's saying that is like you can't like
Can't farm on a bunch of
Farm,
rats forever and
yeah
always.
yeah exactly.
Okay.
Anything that you're going to be rolling initiative against.
This is a significant enemy then.
Yeah.
Cool. Good to know. I appreciate it. My other question is the light situation in this space. I assume there's still lichen.
Yep.
And while we make noise, there is light.
Yes, and 2 gunshots have just gone off, providing 15 feet of light in a 15-foot radius of both of the gunshots.
Okay. I don't really have any ranged capabilities, so Tahira is going to start the loop. And I'm going to spend my entire turn moving. So I'm going to take my full movement of 25 feet and then take the move action to end up moving a full 50.
Perfect.
So I'm going to end up there-ish.
How much does Cloudy weigh?
Buck 15.
Maybe like 160, maybe. buck 50. That's
A buck 15. That's what I said.
yeah, that's less, I would say. I think that probably maybe like 140.
Okay.
Well, what's super fun is because I used my action to move and I moved twice in a round, I get another entropy point. So I have 2 now,
Ooh, fun.
which means I can spend it on stuff without losing my AC bonus. But yeah, no, Tahira has the flashlight in one of her lower hands, pulls her tactical pike off of her back and grips it with her 2 main hands, and then just basically starts hoofing it. I don't think she does like the charging rah kind of thing. She's just running. I don't know if we have awareness of the other enemies that we the players can see on the board, so she is just going to try to find the quickest route to the known enemy, and if I get stopped along the way, I get stopped along the way.
Yep. You're all going to be aware of them after this round.
I'm sure of it.
So, Red comes up right here, and he's got this big, again, like snake-like neck, and he rears it up, and, well, he spits at you. And by you, I'm sorry, I mean Sigi.
I am big.
Big target, 19 on the die. Or sorry, 19 total.
It's going to be a hit
Oof.
against any kind of AC.
That'll be 1 acid damage, and when they spit, it is against EAC, to clarify. The orange one steps out from behind that rock and is going to take a shot. Again, the same spit shot at Cloudy.
No.
Rolls a 6. I don't
Oh,
assume
thank God.
that hits.
No.
Blue starts squeaking along the ground, and they're fairly slow, honestly. He makes it here.
What? The snails are slow?
He makes it here in a full round action, and
They're only fairly slow, though.
I would say they're faster than you would assume a snail to be.
They're racing snails, like never need to wait.
So that is 2 full round actions on the other 2 that are attempting to close in on Tahira.
Say my name.
Who are attempting to close in on Tahira. And it is Sigi's turn. Sigadrillathraxian.
I think if I'm measuring right, I can do this. I fly up to here with my move action.
Okay, it crumbles. No.
The whole thing collapses.
Your fat ass.
Wow.
Sigi too thick.
Well, also, I was gonna say, like, as he lands, there is like this big like boom and all. I really also love this setting with like the lichens because as he lands, like all the lichens in the whole room probably.
Yeah.
Because it's like loud enough that just it's just like this.
There are rocks that fall into this crevice in the floor. For the listener, there are also big crevices in the floor. I forgot to mention.
Yeah, and like you can just see the little glitters of lichen down there.
I'll have a link tree or whatever, and for each
Post these
episode,
maps.
and post all the visuals. You'll be able to, if you don't feel like googling what a Hieronymarthus looks like, or
Ooh. Okay, this is fucking sweet.
Yay!
Sigi
Oh my
lands
god,
up
finally.
there with this huge boom, and just with his war club takes like a golf swing at the one to the northwest of him.
And it fucking flies 150 feet.
Yeah, natural 20 for a 24. 19
Let's
damage,
fucking
that
go.
son of a bitch.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
How badly does it splatter against the wall?
Pretty badly. I'll say pretty badly. Yeah.
The way that Cloudy looks at Hoyt in this moment, being like, jaw drop. I don't know. We did 1 damage each.
And just based on the way I positioned my drone, I think that he can only take a move action. He moves over to close with this guy. But since I took a move and a standard, he can't attack as well, I believe.
Okay.
But that is my turn.
All right. Gonna make a quick.
Wow.
Let's see. 1 roll here. Hoyt, with your iron eye.
Hoyt just sounds like a greeting in some language. Hoyt! Hoyt, my friends!
Hoyt, my friend. yeah.
Hoyt will move up, and he will take another shot at the one that he's combat tracking. I believe that's orange.
Yep.
And he will
Oh, Jesus.
19 for 2 points of damage this time.
Okay, and 19 for 2 points of damage. Fire as well, I presume.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Cloudy McClat.
I have a single trick, and it is my trick attack. How's the 25 for a hide?
That hits it.
Excellent. So that means that it is now flat-footed against my attack, and I'll deal
boy.
an extra 1d4.
Whoa.
Ooh, minimum of 2 fire damage.
Ha-ha.
Hey!
6 damage on that, baby.
Does
But
a
it's 10 to hit.
10 is-
Flat-footed?
Oh, flat-footed.
Flat-footed.
EAC.
Flat-footed?
Hits.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's what the trick of the trick attack is.
There it is. Orange
Did it kill it?
falls. Okay, Tahira, you're up.
And that snail is dead?
Orange dies. Yes, he goes down.
Orange
Perfect.
dies. Okay. It is my turn. And I have 2 lovely little enemies right next to me.
You sure do.
I sure do. And the weapon that I use has reach. So I'm going to, attack. And with my cleave feet, I'm going to aim my first hit on the one that is further from me at
Okay.
the green dot and kind of swipe it towards me, towards blue. So this is on the first guy, it's only an 11.
That's against kinetic AC?
It would be, yeah. I imagine it's not very good.
That is not a hit. I'm sorry.
That's all right. My cleave is only standard action. Actually, I'm gonna step back just a wee bit so I don't have... I felt a little too close to the edge in the other spot, so I just moved back slightly to be a little more on slightly more sure ground.
Okay, so masked mollusk number 1 is going to make a attack at you. It reaches out with a tentacle that just kind of pops out of it under its shell. It doesn't hit you. It rolls a 8.
No, that does not hit.
Something interesting happens to the second mollusk, though.
Uh-oh.
There's a very bright flash. That's number 1. Sigi and Tahira, please make fortitude saves. You're looking for a 12.
Okay.
Can you get blinded?
Ooh, I got a 21.
So Jackie makes it.
Hell yeah.
With a 21.
15 for me.
And Sigi makes it. Okay, that's the first thing that happens. After the blinding not quite blinding, flash of light goes off, there is not a masked mollusk there any longer.
What is there instead? Or has it just been disintegrated? Did it disintegrate itself to do that?
It killed itself.
Did it pop? Did it explode? Was your joke earlier just accurate?
Okay, so what exists in its place at this moment is...
A beautiful butterfly. Sorry.
Yeah, it turns into a beautiful butterfly. No, it turns into what appears to be a large winged apparition. I'm going to put a token that is somewhat representative on the board, though not completely.
An apparition, you say? Cloudy was right. Cloudy was right, and it wasn't real ghosts all along. What a miracle.
We'll see. It is now Siggy's turn. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. The ghost didn't even...
Unless he had to take a turn to turn into a ghost from a bug.
And
Okay.
As a free action.
It technically happened as a reaction at the end of his round. I just decided to reveal it here because it was more fun. It flies here and is going to make an attack. Like,
Can we know if it looks like a ghost or a butterfly? What does it look
what
like?
are the
butterfly? It's not a butterfly. I never said butterfly. Hello, dear listener. The next thing that happened in this session is that I tried and subsequently failed over and over again to describe this creature. For some reason, the only thing I could come up with was the word triangle. And when asked for clarification, triangle was the only word I could manage to muster. I'm not entirely sure why, but suffice it to say, we removed a tedious few minutes of me frustratedly trying to say any word aside from triangle. I'm only putting this here because the mere concept of a triangle has become something of a meme with this group, and from here on will often come up when I'm having trouble describing something. Anyway, back to the show. It is white. It looks like it's winged, but it is it doesn't have like a discernible head. It looks like an upside down triangle, basically. Here,
Okay.
Is there discernible form?
Yeah.
Or is it a collection of light and mist in a shape?
It appears ethereal. It is like somewhat see-through. It has big wings. It has like a little hump where a head would be, but instead of it kind of flowing down into the like bed sheet aspect of it, it just goes down into a point, like into an angle. It is white. It is...
It's like translucent, though, right? Like,
Yes. It is a thick mist.
Okay.
Well, it's Siggy's turn then, right?
No, it still has a thing to do. It just moved.
And it's going to reach out one of its wings to Tahira.
Aha. I await with bated breath.
Oh, it is a natural 20.
Oh, I shouldn't have bated my breath.
It reaches out and it's like a very frigid touch that shakes you to your core for 7 damage.
Oh no. Oh my god.
It's okay. Math is hard. I'm fine. I still have stamina points.
Siggy again flies over and lands with a big and he hasn't done this in front of... In fact, I don't think Like, even, like, Cloudy has ever seen him use his breath weapon.
Oh my god.
And he just opens his mouth wide and gives a huge roar, and just, you see, like, electricity crackling between his teeth in his upper and lower jaws, and he just unleashes this cone of electricity.
Cloudy doesn't even fucking see it because I'm on the other side of a cliff. I'm so
Well,
mad.
you probably do hear this, like, lightning cloud.
Yeah, I hear it happening, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh no! Oh my god!
I knew he could do
happening!
this, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, you hear static electricity, like, crackling, and then you hear this, like, clap as just, yeah, and it's,
Is that going to be reflex saves?
yeah, reflex saves for both. I rolled max damage. So.
Ooh, max damage.
gosh.
Oh my god.
5 for the masked mollusk.
That's a fail.
8 for the
That's a fail, too.
different
Hell
form.
yeah.
So blue takes 6 damage, and the other one
Takes
takes
3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
And it is round 3, and now it is Hoyt's turn.
With this little like tunnel bridge scenario that we've got in front of us, from where Hoyt is currently standing, can he clearly see this ghost-like figure?
Yes, he can see enough of the ghost-like figure. We'll just call it ghost for now. He can see enough of the ghost to not have any penalties to it. I think that blue would have partial cover,
Okay.
but you didn't ask about that anyway, so
Nope.
that's fine.
Hoyt will go, we got another one, Cassidy, and will use his move action to now track the ghost, and then he'll just take a shot with his laser rifle.
All right, let's hear it and see it.
Rolled a 21 for 7 fire damage.
Okay, beautiful.
I also
Nice.
forgot about my drone, who would just move around.
You can move. You can move, Wormling.
And that is Hoyt's turn.
It's a good turn.
Yeah, I approve.
Cloudy, it's your turn.
I missed it! Sigi, you did the lightning thing! I want to scramble up this rock wall
All right, give me a climb check.
and get to the next level. Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Oh my god. I rolled extremely poorly, but my strong plus 13 in acrobatics got me to a 15.
Holy shit! Yeah, I mean DC 15 was what it was. Meets it, beats it.
And plus I scramble up because I'm just like so upset that I missed it. I'm like, I take
You
out
can
my
still
gun.
feel the like electricity.
Yeah.
In the air.
It's like the
your
just
fur lift.
my
Yeah.
fur's all
Stands on
like
end.
yes as I. It's so cool. I didn't even see it.
Well, you probably,
I think
you
I can
probably
still.
get up there in time, because I mean, all this happens such a quick. Like,
Yeah,
you
kind of.
See, like,
I see like the end bits of it, just like coming.
Well, and you also
happening.
see these two creatures like, you know.
yeah, electricity crackling around Sigi still slightly.
I believe I may be able to still do a trick attack. I can move as a full action. I can move up to my distance and then still do a trick attack. So
Wow.
I'm going to
You ma-
25
and you
on my
make it?
stealth. Haha. And how'd you do?
Which one are you attacking?
Is that against the ghost or the
A really bad roll though, unfortunately. That was against the ghost.
flat-footed though? But probably still.
7.
Unfortunately,
yeah, it's not
a
very
7
good.
doesn't hit the flat-footed.
Yeah.
Ghost not have feet.
Ghost not have feet.
So even though that was a full round action, can I do a perception? I'm a little bit concerned that these dead husks are gonna like erupt into ghosts.
That's a free action. You can definitely do that.
14 to my perception.
You don't perceive that they are moving or changing in any way.
Okay, I'm gonna not worry about having to throw them off into the ledge down below or anything.
Nice.
Alrighty.
It is Tahira's turn now. Tahira is face down with one of the masked mollusks and a ghost. Like a ghost. Like a ghost.
Ghost. So I have again a question. Nobody's done any sort of like the fuck is this kind of roll on the ghosty goo.
It's mysticism. Right? No one knows it.
It's true. Well, but...
let me finish my questions.
Yeah.
What part of the turn economy is it? Is it a freebie or does it take up some of my action or whatever?
A knowledge check doesn't take any of your action up.
Awesome. I have a thing that allows me to roll perception rather than mysticism to recall knowledge about undead and negative energy effects when I first observe them. Great. Another 8. I don't know shit. I need... For the folks at home, perception is my second best skill. The only one that I have better is, ironically, culture. I'm rolling +5 for perception. I think I've consistently gotten 3s.
Yeah.
Most of the time that I've rolled perception this session.
Yeah.
It's a skill issue.
Jackie, am bothered
Literally.
by how the dice are treating me.
It's a good thing you're good at role playing.
An important follow-up question, because this is a mechanic one. I can do an entropic strike
Okay.
as my turn. Cleave just says an attack action to adjacent foes, single swing. Does not specify that I have to be wielding any specific kind of weapon, just that they have to be within reach. If I do the entropic strike for one, will it do it for both?
Okay, so just looking at this here where it says it doesn't require any additional action and you can like use it to make an attack of opportunity, that indicates to me that you can do it twice in a round. Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so one of the ways that I can spend an entropy point is to boost the damage on a strike.
Okay.
I decided ahead of time it's spent even if it doesn't hit. I cannot expend more EP than my level as a move action. And it says the next strike, so only the first of the two if I choose to do both. I don't. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is Tahira with her pike is going to do an entropic strike against the ghost and then just do a normal, like the cleave against the snail, assuming the ghost one hits.
Okay, cool.
And I am going to be spending 1 entropy point to boost the damage of this strike.
And that makes it against energy AC?
Yes. Targets EAC even when dealing bludgeoning damage.
Wow, beautiful.
And the damage type can be acid, bludgeoning, or both. This is against the ghosty goo. That's a 21 to hit. And that's a total of 7 acid damage.
7 acid damage, rounded down, doesn't kill the ghost.
That's okay. I still hit it, though, which means I can do my swing on the other one.
And you did, and so you do.
Then the follow-through hitting the last remaining snail is a 22 to hit against kinetic.
Hits.
Shish kebab, that son of a bitch.
And that's a total of 9 damage.
And that, yeah, I mean, like, how do you kill this thing?
I don't think there's as much grace in this one as there was in the fight on the bridge. Tahira got hit really hard by the specter, is, I think, in a weird spot mentally for reasons that I don't want to get into quite yet, is focusing this entropic energy to the end of the pike as she swipes through something that is very likely incorporeal or ethereal at least. And then with the weight of the follow through, the focus is on the swing of it. And I think the pike cracks into the shell and then cuts into the flesh beneath.
Yeah, and that sheer force as you drive through it throws it into this chasm, and it falls and falls and falls. So far, you don't hear it splat.
But you see a tiny little boop of light.
And the monster's turn. Okay, evens is Sigi.
Very well.
Moves right here. So it is now interposed between Sigi and Tahira. And
dangerous place to be.
And it makes an attack roll against Sigi. It critical fails.
Balance in all things.
Balance in all things indeed. You do feel the cold as it swings its wing by you, but it does not touch you. And it is now your turn.
Well, it doesn't seem to have reach. So we'll step back to here. And then cast, what is it called? Jolting Surge, I believe.
Sounds right.
Make a touch attack against this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll, Dan?
A 1. I roll a natural 1.
Balance in all things.
Which is a critical failure. Although, I don't know... I think that you keep your charge, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This may just be a failure of the spell.
It might be. Look that up as round 4 commences. We can take the percentile die off of here. And it's Hoyt's turn.
Hoyt will be here, but under the bridge. And he's just going to take another shot with his laser rifle. He's still got combat tracking on the ghost. And it looks like that's going to be a miss. I'm assuming a 9 does not hit.
That does not hit, no.
And that will be Hoyt's turn.
Some low rolls for the PCs here. Cloudy, it's your turn.
Don't gotta, rub it in. We know how bad we're
That
going.
was an observation. It wasn't a...
Cloudy is gonna try to do another trick attack. Doesn't pop off, but will shoot a regular laser shot. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
2 fire damage.
And that fire damage, all at once, there's like a sound that sounds like a rapidly deflating balloon
Ugh.
as it shrinks back down to its original size and lays there as a dead, masked mollusk. End of combat.
Whoa.
Thank you for listening to Signal Jammer. Starfinder is property of Paizo Incorporated. The theme song is Space Party by Matthew Krim. Sound effects and atmosphere provided by Pixabay.